Hello everyone, it's Tuesday and we are here with the Tuesday tip of the week. I'm Chad Elledge.
And I'm Ben Bockin.
Again, we have our buddies Sully and Bogey here, and around Metro Detroit, if you're chunking shots, if you're topping shots, if you're inconsistent with your striking, this Tuesday tip is perfect for you. So what's the number one reason people chunk, top, make inconsistent contact, and then end up here at GLA?
Well, one of the reasons that happens is because they're not hitting the ground in the same spot, or they're hitting the ground in the wrong spot. So one of the things that we're going to talk about today is how to actually start your divot in the correct spot.
What is the correct spot?
Just barely in front of the ball. So if the ball is resting on my hand here and I'm hitting this direction, I would want that divot to start just on the front half of that golf ball. So a lot of people at home have just never heard that. So now the next question we normally get is, well, how does the ball get up in the air? Right. So if you look at the golf club here, how that ball is going to get up in the air is you can see that the club face is angled backwards. So we don't need to try to lift that ball up in the air. We need to strike ball first, then ground. And then since the club face is angled backwards, that's what's going to launch that thing up in the air.
Got it. So the divot's after the ball.
You got it.
Not under, not behind. We got to get that thing in front.
Yes, sir.
All right, so to improve your consistency, we have to improve where you're hitting the ground relative to the ball, and that is the most important thing we could get good at. How are we going to help our buddies here improve their low point
Okay,
control?
So I'm fairly certain that Bogey is down one bottle of bourbon. So once we are going to have another competition to see if maybe he can earn that bottle of bourbon back. Sure. So what we have here is we have two low point boards. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to place your golf club in between the one and that pro line. So there's a little red line here in between the one and the pro. And you guys are going to change the size of your swing every time. And the goal here is to miss the back of the board and hit turf. So one of the reasons we want you guys to change the size of the swing every time is because that's how golf is played. You know, you hit the driver first, it's a big swing. And then you hit an iron into the green, and that's kind of a big swing as well. And then you might have a 50-yard wedge shot that's a smaller swing. So the sizes are changing all the time. So we want to make sure that this activity fits within the framework of actual golf. All right. So here's what you guys are going to do. Is go ahead and set up to that line, and let's start with a smaller swing. So you guys have to miss the back of the board and hit turf with a smaller swing. Oh, did Bogey just earn the bottle of bourbon back?
So here's what I would say is you both, we asked you for a small swing, and then, for everybody at home doing this, you probably saw that the swing was kind of big.
Yeah.
Right? So we would say make a smaller swing and see if you can hit the ground. Good.
There we go. I heard turf with both you guys. Off to a blazing start here. All right, now slowly lengthen out the swing. So this time make a little bit bigger swing. Nice, Sully. All right, now go back to a smaller swing.
That didn't sound good.
So what you can do at home is you just continue to change the size of the swing, and the goal is always going to be to miss the back of the board and hit turf. So now those of you at home that don't have an impact board, what you can do is you can actually just use a towel.
Get you a towel.
Get yourself a towel. So you're going to lay your towel on the ground. You're going to set your one club head in front of the towel.
Could look like this.
There you go.
Boom. So then you put the leading edge right up there.
Uh-huh. And you're going to practice missing that towel and hitting the grass. If you hit the towel, it's going to be fairly obvious.
So when you start doing this at home, you might be surprised to learn that it's easier said than done. So if you find yourself missing the ground and hitting the towel, no problem. This is just definitely a clue as to where you need to spend your time at home. You can do this in the living room. You can do it in the garage. It's no big deal. You don't need balls. You just need to get control of where that club's interacting with the turf, yeah? Contest time?
Contest time, and let's do it with the golf ball.
With the golf ball. Now here's where everything changes. So here's the scoop. So however, the personal record in a row, it doesn't matter what the ball does. The only thing that matters is, do you hit the grass and do you miss the board?
Sure.
Cool?
Okay.
And we're going to put the leading edge again between the one and the pro line there.
Cool. Big swing, small swing.
What's first one, small swing?
Huh?
Oh,
There's one.
Bogey's 1 for 1.
Missed the ground.
Did you hit the ground there?
I don't think so.
2 bottles of
Bogey,
bourbon.
your back's all squirmy.
It's going to be a good weekend.
Now try it with a bigger swing this time.
Last one. Here we go.
So Sully, does the swing need to come down more or up more?
Good. If you're missing the ground, would the club need to come down lower or higher?
Pretty clean there.
Higher. So think about it. So you're missing the ground, right? So you're not touching the ground. Would the club need to come down more or up more?
Down.
There you go.
All right, everybody. So spend your time, focus on where the club's interacting with the ground relative to the ball. You'll find out it's easier said than done. But if you spend time doing this winter, you're guaranteed to improve your striking come the spring. So post your records. We want to know who can get the most low point controls in a row. So that'd be cool for us to know.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Comment with any questions below. We thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.